Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Buongiorno, buonasera. Welcome to the 2017 Putnam County Columbus Day festivities cooking extravaganza. My name is Giulio Cefaloni. I am here with our marshals, our Grand Marshal, Cavaliere Nicola Trombetta, and one of our honorary Grand Marshals, Giulio Rinaldi. You are going to enjoy these two great recipes these two gentlemen have prepared for you. But before we do that, let me explain a little bit where these guys come from. Nicola Trombetta comes from Solofra, provincia di Avellino. Let me show you on the Italian map where Avellino is. Avellino is in the regione of Campania, right here, east of Naples. Avellino, Napoli, Avellino, right here. Let me tell you a little bit about Solofra. It is very much of a medieval town, has a lot of history. Today, it has around 12,000 inhabitants. Many over the years have gone to the US, Canada, and South America, and also Australia. The people who settled in the Solofra, the Avellino region, really all of southern Italy, was il popolo Sannita, which were, these people were from immigrants from Greece and Sicily and Malta, those islands. In 1522, they established a Collegiata di San Michele Arcangelo church, which still stands today, a beautiful cathedral. There's a very famous family, the Guarino family, in Solofra, actually all of Avellino. These were the local nobles and benefactors to the church in setting up the church. Key products of Solofra: tanning of leather. It is the most famous in Italy, believe it or not, and throughout the world. They are renowned for producing nuts, cherries, wheat, wine, cocottes of every type, ricotta, cheeses, and olives. They have a very famous prosciutto called fiocco di prosciutto. They also make soppressata, pancetta, and many cheeses. Today they have a growing business in these parts of agriturismo, which is people from the cities go to the farms and want to enjoy farm life for a week or two. Typical dishes: cavatelli, struffoli, fusilli, ciambottella, spantorrone, which is a sponge cake dipped in strega liquore. Sounds good, Nicola. The patron saint is San Michele Arcangelo, and the feast day is September 29, coming up. You going to go? It's in June, okay. Very nice. So, I'm going to pass the mic to Nicola, who is making melanzane parmigiana alla Nicola. Nicola, so tell us a little bit about what your dish is here.
E allora, la melanzana alla parmigiana è un piatto, noi diciamo, prettamente napoletano, ma non lo è. Perché ci sono 4-5 regioni, tra cui l'Abruzzo e parte dell'Emilia Romagna, che si prendono questa melanzana alla parmigiana come una loro bandiera. Ma giustamente in Italia ognuno cucina in un certo senso, ognuno mette qualcosa di differente, e questo è quello che fa la differenza nella melanzana alla parmigiana.
So Nicola, a little bit of English too, mix some English in there, okay?
Okay, the melanzana alla parmigiana, it's a dish that is not only, well, we say special dish from the Campania, but it's not Campania. It's from Emilia Romagna, it's from Abruzzo, and from Calabria even, believe it or not. They all pretend to say that they are the home dish of this region, but it is not. Because everybody uses different maybe ingredients, even the way they're cooking, it's different. So some of them, they cook the melanzana, they slice con la buccia. We took off the buccia because the buccia is a little bit like hard and bitter. So we tend to take it out. And one of the reasons why I say alla Nicola, because I learned this from my mother, at the end when we do the melanzana, we break one egg and we put it on top of the melanzana. This way when it cooks and it boiling, it penetrates inside and it keeps a nice layer of shining and very, very aromatic. And that's why, I call it alla Nicola. But la melanzana alla parmigiana, the ingredients are very, very easy. Of course, you need good melanzana. How do you know if it's good or not? You squeeze. If it's just a little bit soft, that means it doesn't have a lot of seeds inside. It's good. If you got any melanzana, then as soon as you squeeze, your fingers get in. When you're gonna cut, you're gonna find a lot of seeds, and it's not gonna be good.
And it's half rotten.
Exactly, it's not gonna be good. The next thing that you need is a good oil. You don't want to use olive oil; it's too heavy. You want to use a good arachid oil. Then, of course, as we say, you need eggs. How many eggs? It depends how many melanzane you're gonna do. Between 5, 6, 10. It depends. When you slice, how many slices you got, you can see. And if you know how to cook, you can judge 5, 6, 7, or whatever.
So, Nicola, if you make 2 of those big melanzane, or 3, how many eggs would you need?
You need 8 eggs.
8 eggs.
At least 8 eggs.
Okay.
And one for the last one. Yes, I'm cooking. I like to cook. I love to cook. Okay, as I said, you need a good oil. Then you need, of course, la farina. Poi vi faccio vedere. You need flour in order to, make sure then that there is no water inside the melanzane, because otherwise when you go to fry, they're gonna scoppia all over. You need, this is prezzemolo. How do you say in English? I forgot.
Parsley.
Parsley. This is when you do the eggs, very important for the aroma. A little bit of pepper. There are people that they like a little bit. There are people that they like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Some people they like pepperoncino. That's the reason why it's different in different places of Italy. And the sauce, you got to prepare the sauce. When you prepare the sauce, you got to use olive oil.
Olive oil.
You cannot use vegetable oil because it's not tasting good.
Right.
Okay, and of course, the aroma of the aroma is the basilico. Basil.
Oh, the sweetest smell in the world.
This is a basilicola.
A basilico.
Exactly. Without this, there is no melanzana parmigiana. There is no aroma. Now, I want to give you just a little bit of, and cheese, Parmigiano cheese, of course, that's the most important thing. I want to give you a little bit of an idea on how this thing is made. This way you got an idea, okay?
You want me to hold the mic?
Clean the melanzana. We take off a scorch.
A scorch.
A scorch. I'm not going to clean it all because I'm just going to do this. And then we cut this way.
So you cut a long ways.
Yes. And I told you even why you cut this way. You see, there is not enough seed inside.
Yes. And you need a sharp knife.
Yes. Okay, just to give you an idea what's going on. The reason why I cut long way, and this is very important, some people, they cut this way, okay? What happened? First of all, you're not going to get the whole aroma of the melanzana because the seeds are on the bottom, and on top it's always a little bit bitter, but it's more polpa anche. So che succede? Che quelli che mangiano la melanzana di sotto la molto molto soft. The one that the top one, they're going to get all the hard. So you cut in this way, you got more flavor because you got a little bit of everything.
Okay. Smart. Very smart.
We got the flour.
This is called impanatura, where you're putting the flour on the vegetable.
We make sure that there is no water whatsoever. Some other people, sometimes it depends on the melanzana, you're going to put the melanzana for a little bit under the salt. After you cut like that, you put the salt and you put on the press. and you let all the bitters come out. But sometimes, the melanzana, they don't, this time of the year, they're pretty good. So you don't need to do that. After that,
He's got the knack for the egg. Look at that.
you got the egg. As I said,
A little parsley.
parsley.
A pinch of parsley or 2 pinches.
It depends, how do you cook and what do you like it? How do you like it?
Yeah. And now you beat up the egg. It needs wrist action.
Oh, yeah. And I like to do with the fork, not with the wrist.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready to cook. In same time, you use the oil, you put it on the stove when the oil is very, very hot. Don't use your fingers, please. Get
Use the spatula.
a spatula, a wood spatula.
A wood spatula.
You put it inside the oil,
the hot oil.
that oil. When it's bubbling all around, that means then it's very hot. It's ready to cook.
A trick of the trade. I did not know that.
Oh, no.
Nicola, sei proprio un artista.
That's it. You got it like this. And you fry. The oil is ready. You put in the oil and you fry.
And what do you fry it in? In a skillet? In a padella? Una padella.
A lot of oil, of course, it's going to be nice and,
Yes. And then
It's fine.
and then what you do is when you take it out, you put.
You put like a lasagna.
Okay, so layers.
You put a layer of melanzana cooked. A layer of melanzana cooked. You put a cheese, Parmesan cheese. You put a little bit of pepper. You put a little bit of balsamico, a little bit of sauce, which was already made because you made it before. Okay? And mozzarella.
And mozzarella.
Molta
Shredded
mozzarella.
mozzarella.
Sì, shredded mozzarella. Same mozzarella. You could do even with the fresh mozzarella.
Okay.
The fresh mozzarella is no good for one reason. You got a lot of water.
Yeah, you got a lot of milk and
A lot of
water.
milk, a lot of water, and then at the end, like it's gonna like.
You got a little
No.
soupy. You don't want it
Exactly.
soupy.
No, you want nice and hard. You want nice
Yeah,
and
I understand.
like a sandwich. And you continue to do that layer according to the size of your.
How many layers do you usually do?
Usually I do between 3 and 4.
3 and 4 layers. So
Nice. I call it lasagna.
it's like a lasagna of melanzane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the very end, before I put it in the oven, okay, I got another egg. I do the same thing what I did before, and I layer it on top. This way, when it cooks, as I said before, it keeps all because the eggs usually get hot, and it keeps all the flavor and all the inside of the melanzane.
And it gives it a nice,
And it gives a nice shiny.
a nice shine, a nice crust up on top.
Yes, and
So
this is-
Nicola, show us what you have here.
And this is the finished product.
I'll hold this.
Questa è la melanzana alla Nicola, melanzana parmigiana.
Melanzana alla parmigiana, and it looks absolutely deliziosa.
Yes, it is.
Very
when you try, you'll
delicious.
see. I like to put a lot of Nicola.
Can I do the smell test?
Sure, of course.
Oh, Madonna. Delizioso, proprio delizioso. Nicola, auguri.
I hope you're going to be here and enjoy with us.
Yes, we're going to enjoy this after the show. Very nice, Nicola. Auguri.
Thank you.
Melanzane parmigiana alla Nicola. Nicola Solofra Avellino. Very nice. As Nicola said, there are many, many versions of melanzane parmigiana all over Italy, but everyone makes it a little differently. And you just saw Nicola give us a work of art here. Nicola, am I invited to your house at any point?
Anytime you want.
Grazie molto, Nicola.
As far
Congratulations.
as on the weekend, anytime you want. I
Thank
like
you,
to
Nicola.
cook.
Auguri. And I want to thank again Villa Barone for giving us the smugs and the chef set, because we do have 2 great chefs right here. Nicola, auguri, auguri.
Thank you.
And obviously you can make this for 2 people, or you can make it
100
for 22 people.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, which is very nice. Because do you eat this as a main dish, as a side dish? How do you-
Side dish. I like, believe it or not, this is good. I like this very much the day after in a sandwich
Why?
because it's more concentrated. The
It settles.
flavors and
It
it settles.
settles.
And when you try, you're going to see it looks like it's a lasagna.
Ah.
It's very, 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 very good.
Okay.
Because when it's hot, you cannot even enjoy. If it's too hot, you cannot even enjoy.
Right.
Because the mozzarella is going to be so hot, then you're going to keep them blowing to make it cool. Instead, when it's nice and tiepida, it's the best you can have.
And you eat it as a side dish with a piece of meat?
Any
or?
way you want, yes,
What,
especially with
is there a preferred meat that you eat with this?
No. You can eat any way you
It
want.
could be steak, it could be
It
chicken,
could
it could be
anything,
fish.
Anything. You can eat with chicken after.
Yeah. Allora, 2 parole in italiano, Nicola.
Cosa devo dire? Questa è la melanzana preparata da me, speriamo che è una specialità che piace ai membri qui e quelli che sono presenti. Io mi auguro che avete capito come la porto a termine. I hope you understand the way I do it. And if you wanna try, you go online and you download anything from melanzana alla parmigiana. You can see how many types, how many ways they have to do it. Don't be afraid. Get in the kitchen. Get your hands dirty. Especially people, then they say, oh, I don't know. It's not true. Once you start it, you're going to go through with no problem at all.
And Nicola, we'll do even better than that. I know you give us a recipe, so we will have the recipe on our website, ItalianAmericanClubOfMeopac.org. Look for the recipe of melanzane parmigiana alla Nicola on our website.
Very good.
Auguri Nicola, grazie.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Nicola, you're embarrassing me. I don't want to do nothing. You know too much.
All right. Well, we'll talk about Giulio, who says he doesn't know anything. Let me tell you, Giulio Rinaldi comes from a town called Ripi, provincia di Frosinone. Let me show you where that is. Okay? Ripi, provincia di Frosinone, is Roma, right here, and is Frosinone, southeast of Roma. Ripi is a small, beautiful, medieval town right here on a hill, and we have a picture showing it. Let me tell you, it is 50 miles southeast of Rome. At one time, it had around 15,000 people living in it. Now it has less than 6,000. Many people have immigrated to the United States, Canada, South America, Australia, and many other parts of the world, like a lot of other Italians. It was part of the Papal States for many years. There's a famous abbey close by, the Abbey of Monte Cassino, which was destroyed in the Second World War and rebuilt, I should say, by Americans, every inch of it. During the unification of Italy, Frosinone, which is the province is like the county that Ripi belongs to. Frosinone became a province, and it became part of the unified Italy. Famous products: olives, wine, wheat, cheese, prosciutto, salsiccia, nuts, fruits, vegetable, and a lot of tourism. Some typical dishes: abbacchio, which is lamb, gnocchi di patate, tagliarelli, pasta all'uovo, coniglio con vino e olive, stracciatella, rigatoni alla carbonara, pollo in padella, which I think is a version we'll see in a minute. Famous desserts: ciambelle di Capodanno, ciambelle di Pasqua, crostata, struffoli. Famous patron saint, San Giorgio. I'm told that San Giorgio is no longer a saint. I don't know. He's still a saint? Okay. San Giorgio is the patron saint of Ripi. We also have in Ripi many other feast days for Sant'Anna. A festa di San Giacomo is another one. A Ripi, sì. We have a tournament, a famous tournament called Lancia della Forma del Formaggio. L'ha mai fatto? Did you ever do it?
I was so small. Forget it.
You got to be strong. And basically, Lancia del Formaggio is a wheel of cheese, and they tie. I've seen it done. I've never done it. I was a youngster when I came from Ripi as well. But they tie a rope around the cheese, put the wheel in their hands like this, and throw it, and see who goes the farthest. There were people who made their livelihood, because obviously there's betting involved. There were people who made their livelihood on lanciare alla lancia del formaggio, believe it or not. But it was a very famous tournament in Ripi. So, Giulio, your specialty today is pollo alla ripana.
Alla ripana.
All right, can you explain to us what's involved?
Nothing.
Tell us.
Almost nothing.
Okay, so here's the microphone. Tell us all the ingredients that you have.
Aspetta. Una dozzina di pezzi di chicken.
All right, English and Italian, okay?
About a dozen pieces of chicken. A little bit oil. A little bit pepper. A little bit of salt. Garlic. Glass of wine.
What kind of garlic? Garlic powder
No, garlic.
or a regular, a real garlic?
Yeah, right. And glass of wine. That's it. You cook them in a slow motion. And that's a slow flame.
What do you mean slow motion?
It's a slow flame. Okay.
You mean very, very low gas?
Very low gas.
And where do you cook it? Do you cook it on?
You fry it.
Show us where you cook it.
You fry it right here.
In a skillet or a padella?
And la padella, eccola. Okay? Then after you're done, everything is this after.
Wait a minute. So you put, what kind of oil do you use?
Virgin olive oil.
Virgin olive oil.
Virgin olive oil.
Okay, and then you put the chicken?
No. Garlic, parsley, come si chiama?
Rosemary, rosmarina.
Rosemary. Che ci sta pure qua? Pepper, salt, half a glass of wine.
White wine or red wine?
Wine.
It's got to be white wine. By the way, do you make wine?
No, what do you? No.
You don't make wine?
No, I don't.
But you like to drink it though?
I love to drink wine.
Okay.
That's it. I can take a shower in wine.
I could take a shower in wine.
Right.
Okay, so you put all those condiments together.
And then you cover it.
Yeah.
You let it cook for about 45 minutes. I guess. It's okay. It's okay. 45 minutes. And then that's the way it comes. Just like it is. Beautiful. Okay?
It comes and it has a smell of rosmarina. Let me smell.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. Yes. It's a beautiful dish.
Now, Giulio, this is pollo, but you could also do this with rabbit.
Rabbit, with anything, with rabbits or lamb or something, everything. Goat, everything.
Now, sometimes, I know my mother used to prepare this dish. She also put black olives in there.
No, I don't like black olives.
You don't like black olives? Why
I
not?
don't like it. You're not from my town.
We used to put black olives.
No.
Cut up.
No, in my town they don't use no
olives.
No olives.
Okay.
Just a plain rosemary, glass of wine, peppers, salt, and that's it. And garlic.
Black pepper or red pepper?
Black pepper.
Black pepper.
Right.
How much black pepper do you put?
You need a black pepper. Just to put a black pepper, like with the salt.
So a little pinch.
Not too salty and not just right.
And that's just right.
That's it.
Okay. So what kind of garlic do you use? The real garlic or the garlic powder?
The garlic, what they call it.
What is it called for? So you could put fresh garlic or
Fresh garlic. Right.
Okay. You have a yard?
No.
You don't have a yard?
No.
You don't have a garden?
No, I don't have no garden.
I thought you were a farmer too. Oh, I forgot. You lived in the town, not in the campagna.
Right.
So you did not produce
My
stuff.
wife, she's lucky because they cook it very well, very good.
Okay, so do you cook at home?
Oh yeah.
All the time or just once in a while?
I surprise my wife once in a while. When she goes out, when she come home, she finds it dinner. That's it.
What do you cook?
Cook everything I can cook.
Very nice. I congratulate you, Giulio. You're a liberated man. Very nice. You're a man of the 21st century. Auguri. Very nice. Now, Giulio, wait a minute. We're not finished. What do you serve this with? What do you serve it with? This is a main. Questo è un secondo. Prima mangiamo pasta, poi mangiamo pollo.
Questo è con due broccoletti di rapa oppure l'insalatina e that's it.
E un'insalatina con questo, ok?
No, broccoli di rapa, un po' di broccoli di rapa ci fanno bene con questo.
Questo è un piatto che si fa qualsiasi volta oppure è un piatto che si fa a Pasqua o Natale?
No, questo è un piatto che si fa spesso.
So this is the kind of dish you can make at any time.
If you talk about the goat like this, then you do a couple of times a year. But if you talk about chicken, you can do every once a week.
Once a week. Okay.
So no problem.
Very good. So this is a beautiful dish. Hold it up again, Giulio. Hold it up for the camera so that...
It's beautiful. Look
Okay,
at this.
look at that. Opera d'arte, proprio un'opera d'arte.
This is from Giulio Rinaldi.
Giulio Rinaldi, and the pieces, you cut them small, or you cut them a little bigger?
No, small, just like this.
Okay, so they have to be
Not
small.
big and not small.
Okay.
Just right.
Ladies and gentlemen, pollo alla ripana.
Right.
Chicken ripani style, okay? Congratulations, Giulio.
Thank you.
Sei proprio un cuoco, sei un artista, sei, bravo.
Ask my wife.
Very good, very good. I'm sure your wife trained you well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen two beautiful dishes, melanzane parmigiana alla ripana, and, alla Nicola, and pollo alla ripana. Very easy to make, considerably easy to make, not a big deal. The ingredients are besides the eggplant, some of the ingredients are always home in your refrigerator, and some of these ingredients are always home except for the chicken you can buy easily.
The woman, they make a bigger thing how to cook this. We men, it's a piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake. So he said it, I didn't. It's a piece of cake to prepare these dishes.
Right. The woman
So,
make a bigger thing hey, I prepare this.
so from now on, Nicola and Giulio, you're going to prepare dinner for the next 3 months for your house.
Oh, sure.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen.
For the Chinese.
Okay. So congratulations to both our chefs. We are going to enjoy these delicacies in a little while. I'd like to close and remind you of a couple of key dates that are coming up for the Italian American Club of Meopac. The key dates are, we have our, oh boy, look at that. All right. That's my piece after we finish here. Okay, our key dates are, our dinner dance is Sunday, September the 24th at 1:30 at Villa Barone Manor in Meopac. It is a dinner dance where we eat delicacies like these and then some. Open bar. We have A to Z for the dinner. We have great music. So if you're interested, please visit our website, ItalianAmericanClubOfMeopac.org, and or call me at 845-745-2655. So our dinner dance coming up on September 24th. Then on October the 1st, that's a Sunday, we have our big parade on Route 6 in Meopac. Starting at 1:30 is lineup, step off is 2:30. This will be on Route 6 and Lake Cassie Road. If you want to march, again, call the same number. We'll have many organizations and many different things in the parade. On October the 8th, which is also a Sunday, at St. John the Evangelist Church, we will have a concert and mass. At the concert, we'll have Don Felice and Teo singing for us, two great performers. Please come. It will be at 10 o'clock a.m., that's the time the concert starts, and then at 10:45 is the mass. Okay, all this information can be found on our website, ItalianAmericanClubOfMeopac.org. And now our thanks. I'd like to thank the Columbus Day Festivities Committee and all the participants today, Giulio and Nicola, for doing such an outstanding job. You're super. Again, congratulations on the honor bestowed on you as honorary and Grand Marshal for this year. We thank you for being such dedicated contributors to our community. It's individuals like you who make us want to live where we live and make it even better. Keep up the great work. I also would like to thank everyone that participated in the shows. I want to thank our community merchants who support us each year in our journal. That's a fundraiser that we do that helps us pay for the parade and for all the other things that we do. Please frequent the local businesses and let's keep the shopping in Putnam. Last but not least, please let me express our deep appreciation to all the people behind the scenes, especially my friend, the cameraman Nick Scafidi, who is filming this today. Thank you very much for making all this possible. Until next year, we invite all of you to enjoy our Columbus Day festivities. Come and have some fun with us. Buona salute e arrivederci. God bless America and keep our world safe. I would drink this, but I better not. Salute! 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 Ciao!